Welcome back to another video. My name is Naveed Husain. I'm a divorce attorney in Chicago, Illinois. Today, I have a special episode for you. I'm going through my top 5 book recommendations. Each one of these books has greatly impacted the way that I think and view the world. So let's jump right in. The first book is Why Liberalism Failed. This is a must read, and it's not talking about liberals versus conservatives or Republicans versus Democrats. What it's talking about is a 500-year-old ideology that has been implemented in America at its birth, right? And so what liberalism is essentially the pursuit of liberty, the pursuit of freedom, to be free from norms, from tradition, free to do whatever you want as long as it doesn't impact anyone. And what the author does in this book is critiques this ideology and shows why this is bad for us, right? And how this leads to the breakdown of society. And as a Muslim who tries to study the social aspects of Islam, this is a great book to learn how to assess other worldviews and other ideologies. So this is absolutely a must read. The second book I have for you guys is Secrets of Divine Love by A. Halwa. We grew up, in Chicago, or as Muslims in Chicago, in a very black and white view of Islam. Don't do this, do that. And we didn't really understand why. And we didn't really understand the deep connection that we're supposed to have with our Creator. And what this author does so beautifully is tells us why, right? There's a chapter on Salah, for example. Why are there 2 sajdas? Why do you get up in between? What do you do when you make the ruku? The spiritual implications of Ramadan. So it's basically organized into chapters of the 5 pillars. There's a chapter on death. And if you're not a Muslim and you're listening to this, this is a great way to be introduced to Islam, especially from the spiritual side, which I think many people will find very, very attractive. All right, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I know we had to get a little cliche here, but this is definitely a must read. This absolutely had an impact on the way that I look at finances. What he does so beautifully and so easily, and I think it's, anyone can read this book, is talks about the difference between income and assets. You can't concentrate on income, you gotta concentrate on assets. And the more that you grow your assets, that's when you actually become wealthy, that's when you actually become free. One other tidbit that I learned from this book is to pay yourself first. So we have automatic deductions going out of our accounts to pay for all of our bills, but we should have automatic deductions to pay for investments or to contribute to assets or to save up to buy a rental property or whatever it might be. My next book is The One Thing. I haven't really seen this on too many lists. I think I was walking around Barnes & Noble one day and, the cover kind of stood out to me. But this is a great book for productivity. And what it taught me is to hit the first domino, to break everything into little pieces. So the way I think about it, let's say that you want to start reading more. How do you break that down? What do you need to do? And so for me, that translated to, I'm going to keep a book on my nightstand. I'm going to keep a book on my side table. I'm going to take a book with me in the car, and hopefully that will make me read more. So it's kind of finding that path of least resistance to try to get it done. All right, last but not least, and I don't think any book, recommendation video could end without mentioning Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek. The beauty of this book is talking about lifestyle design, right? When we think of millionaires, what are we actually thinking about? Are we thinking about that $1 million number in our bank account? Or are we thinking about the lifestyle that they enjoy or the lifestyle that they have? What this book is arguing is that it's about the lifestyle. So Tim Ferriss introduces this concept of the old rich and the new rich, right? The old rich, it was all about the estate, the big old house, hosting people, throwing big old parties. But the new rich, right, they care about mobility. They want to be able to work from anywhere. They want to be able to travel. They want to have experiences. And so this book kind of outlines the step-by-step process of how to achieve that. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. I'll be making more videos about books, about law, about society. And let me know in the comments, what are your favorite books? What books did you think were impactful in your life? Let me know. Until next time, peace.